out of all the things that process mining and process intelligence with the ABBYY Timeline tool has to offer, what are the true benefits that you are promoting as a strategic positioning for your organization with your customers? What are the things that you're seeing as the key benefits that you leverage?
So I think it's a combination of three things. Certainly, if you need to get down to a pure activity-based cost of a process, time and motion studies will never 100% go away, right? A stopwatch will always be there on certain processes where you don't have data. However, most of our clients now have an application stack that captures enough data to shed light on, call it 85% of what's going on inside of that organization. And because there is so much data being captured, and because you can think about the exponential capture of data that just continues in perpetuity year after year after year, you have to have an efficient way in which you can analyze that data and bring insights. But bringing insights to a business process is not the end all be all. That's just the first step. I look at ABBYY Timeline as a way to drive intelligent automation and RPA. So if you think about the business case that you need to really think about an enterprise-wide deployment of bots and RPA, using a tool set like ABBYY Timeline is a no-brainer because it really starts to identify those places where RPA is going to have the maximum impact. So we're seeing that, of course. And then the third piece, I think you hit on it, and that is monitoring, process monitoring. So particularly when it comes to risk management, but of course, performance improvement as well. When you have a performance standard that's been identified and it falls under a broader governance structure within the organization, that with acceptable tolerances and delegations of authority and so forth, ultimately you want to be able to monitor how well that process is improving or how well that process is staying on course. I'm sure there are many, many people out there in your ecosystem that do advisory work. And we always know that after an assessment, there is some level of transformation or implementation or investment in order to improve that takes place. Well, there's no better way to validate that business case and that ROI of that transformation than there is to have some way to monitor how well that transformation is taking hold inside the organization. And so that monitoring and that the ability to enrich that data and serve it back and really pressure test whether or not those return on investment that you thought you were going to get by implementing this new process or that new technology or this new initiative or whatever it might be, having the ability to automate that, reflect on it, and continue to course correct is like, it's gold.